I'm Ariel Alicia, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. You guys, I'm still on a high from yesterday. We completed Vlogmas Day 1. Oh, I'm so excited for this. So, Vlogmas Day 2. We are doing my top 10 Christmas movies, okay? These are in no particular order except for number 1. We're gonna start from number 10 and work our way up. But y'all, I do have some cookies in the Christmas spirit. See my cookie jar? Isn't that cute? Isn't it cute? I think I got this from the dollar store. I just got a few cookies in here. Just some oatmeal cookies. So just like yesterday, you have a cookie in your hand. You got some sort of food in your hand. Let's toast it up. Cheers! Vlogmas Day 2. Alright, y'all. Now write everything down. So, let's get into my top 10 Christmas movies. Alright, starting from the bottom. Best Man Holiday. I really like this. I really like Best Man Holiday. Morris Chestnut. Woo. Tay Diggs. Terrence Howard is okay. He ain't no but he's okay. And then the other guy, I forgot his name. He's okay too, but baby, Morris Chestnut. Y'all like my hat? I forgot to mention it yesterday, but do y'all like my Santa hat? With my little princess crown. I thought it was really cute. But Best Man Holiday, I really like that. I really like all the couples, you know, from the Best Man. They all got together now in Best Man Holiday. Terrence Howard and the girl that he wasn't getting along with, they was always getting into it, and now they're together. The stripper and the quiet one, they done got together. It's really nice. Tay Diggs and Sanaya Lathan, they done got together. Well, they were already together. Nia Long still single. But I really like that movie. I like that movie. It's about old friends getting together for the holidays. It was nice. It was funny. I liked it. I really enjoyed that movie. All right, y'all. Next, number 9. Just moving up. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. The Jim Carrey version. Honestly, I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan, but I really enjoyed this movie. He really played the role, and I love how they made him look like the Grinch, but you could still tell that it was Jim Carrey. Like, you could see Jim Carrey in this Grinch costume. Like, I loved it. I loved it. It was really nice. I really loved, you know, his connection with Cindy Lou, and he was really nice. Like, Jim Carrey is funny. He's a comedian, so he really played that role well. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Have I ever seen the cartoon? I think I may have seen the cartoon a little bit, but I saw this whole movie and I liked it. I know there's another version of it, or maybe a couple versions of the movie, but I've only seen Jim Carrey's version, and I liked it. I like his version. He did good. All right, moving on up. Number 8, Bad Santa. Now, this wasn't like a warm your heart, sit with the family type of Christmas movie. This movie was crazy. It profanity. It was a crazy movie. It was a funny movie. Bernie Mac was in it. The short little person, I forgot his name, but he was in an episode of Martin too, I believe, when Martin had gotten a bar fight with all those little people. Side note. Speaking of that, Tanya from Little Women LA, she was in that episode too, I believe. Anyway. Bad Santa. That was a nice one. Billy Bob Thornton, he was the main character in that. This drunk, just, how can I describe him? He was just no life, just don't have anything going for himself. I don't know. But it was funny though. It was funny when he built this relationship with the little boy, and I enjoyed it. All right, y'all, number 7. A Madea Christmas. Now, I really enjoyed Tyler Perry films. Now, I know people been getting on Tyler Perry about the wigs that his characters be wearing, but listen, we're not talking about all of that. A Madea Christmas was funny. I really enjoyed it. Madea had went out of town with the woman that she works with, I think that was her boss. It's been so long. But she went to see the woman's daughter, and the daughter was in an interracial relationship, and she meeting her daughter's boyfriend's family, and they're this country, it was funny. I really enjoyed it. I like watching Madea movies. I do. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Hello. I liked it. You gotta pull these things. You gotta pull these nipples. They hard. Something like that. And then she fell. Talking about, I done fell in some bull. And the cow was like, boo. It was funny. I liked it. Madea always makes me laugh. I enjoyed Tyler Perry. So it was definitely, I would say, is that a family-friendly movie? I don't know, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. Madea Christmas. All right, moving on. Number 6. Home Alone. Who didn't like Home Alone? Little Macaulay Culkin. He was so cute. He was in 1 and 2, and then number 3 was, if it ain't Macaulay, then it ain't right. But I really enjoyed Home Alone. I think his name was Kevin McAllister. I know his first name was Kevin, but I'm not sure on the last name. I think it was McAllister, but I know his first name was Kevin. But dang, that was so long ago. Macaulay Culkin is so much older now. Wasn't he in a fashion show? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Home Alone was dope. Home Alone was so dope. Little Kevin got left at home. Everybody else in the airport flying in the sky, and they realized they done left Kevin. People trying to break into the house, but Kevin held it down. Kevin held it down. He protected the family home. I like Home Alone. It was, and the woman with the pigeons, classic. Just classic. I love that. Home Alone. 2 was good too. 2 was good too, but sometimes it be the second, sequel, it's always the first one was better. Why didn't they even touch this? Some of the movies you can't really be touching, but that was all right. All right, moving on. Number 5. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. My dad got me onto this movie. My dad loves this movie. Clark, I believe that's his name. The dad. My dad is just like him. My dad loves Christmas. You hear me? He is such in the Christmas spirit. My dad could not wait for Thanksgiving because he was already out. When I pulled up to my parents' house on Thanksgiving, he was outside putting up decorations. It was like only 2 o'clock. I'm like, Daddy, we ain't even ate Thanksgiving dinner yet. You already out here putting up decorations. Like, that's how my dad is. My mom takes care of the decorations on the inside. My daddy decorates the house on the outside, and he just loves it. My dad is a big kid when it comes to Christmas, so he definitely is reminiscent with the Clark character in this movie. But that movie was really funny. I like that movie. That's a nice family movie to watch. I definitely enjoy that. It's been so long since I've watched that movie, but it's funny. I like that movie. All right. Moving on. Number 4, Scrooge. Okay, now Scrooge, this is a bit of an older movie, so you might not remember it, but it starred Bill Murray. I like that movie. You know, the woman he was dating, I think her name was Claire. If I'm not mistaken, it's Claire. And they had like the Ghost of Christmas Past. It was like this taxi driver. It was this taxi driver, so whenever they would go like to his past, they would be driving in his taxi cab. It was crazy. Some parts were like a little scary. I guess maybe because I was young when I was watching it. But I really like Scrooge. Now that movie's been made a couple times, but I really like the version with Bill Murray. That's actually the only version that I've watched. But Scrooge is definitely up there. I like that movie. And then the black woman, I think she was his assistant or something. It was so rude to her. But well, he was rude to everybody. He was rude to everybody, especially when they were on the set of this Christmas movie they were filming. He was so rude to everybody. But that's okay because that taxi cab driver got him back to reality, and then he was all nice to Ian, and him and Claire got together and all that stuff, and he was nice. He was a nice man. So Scrooge, I really like that movie. I really enjoyed that movie. I have to watch that. That was a good movie. Moving on, number 3 on my Christmas movie list. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my gosh. I believe this was a Disney movie. Was it a Disney movie? It's been so long. But I love Nightmare Before Christmas. What's his name? Jack? I think his name was Jack. But it was like, they're stick figures. They're stick figures. And they're like, it was crazy. I love that movie. I'm gonna have to watch that movie because my kids haven't seen, because it came out, you know, back in the day when I was a kid. I'm gonna have to show them that Nightmare Before. I don't know, they might be kind of scared because they're young. I don't know. But I really like Nightmare Before Christmas. That's like a classic movie. Like you when you think about Christmas, you have to think about that movie, Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that movie. The characters were like, they were so weird. They had like button eyes and oh my gosh, it was crazy. If you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas and you know what I'm talking about and you like it, I know you like it. That's a bomb movie. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes. Moving on. Number 2. A Charlie Brown Christmas. You can't talk about Christmas and not talk about Charlie Brown. On Christmas, they got the Christmas parades on TV. You always see Charlie Brown, Peanuts. Like, I mean, come on, Snoopy. You can't talk about Christmas without mentioning Charlie Brown. There's so many Christmas specials of Charlie Brown, like so many different movies of Charlie Brown, like wah 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 wah. That's classic. Oh my gosh. And the little yellow bird, I think he was Snoopy's friend. That little yellow bird that just was he a bird or was he a little chicken? I think he was a little bird. I don't know, but I love any Charlie Brown special. I love it. And I think there's this like Christmas song and they have this audio playing on it. Is there anyone who really knows what Christmas is all about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? If I can find it, I'm gonna insert it here. Listen. I'm pretty sure I can find it. If I can't find it, then it's gonna be an awkward pause of me just sitting here like that. But I think I can find it. But Charlie Brown, come on now. Can I remember all the people? Well, I know I can't remember all the characters' names. Linus, I remember Linus. Or is it Lionel? No, it's Linus. The one who carried that blanket all around. I used to call my son that because my son, well, he still do, and my daughter, they will not go nowhere without their blankets. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Charlie Brown. That's such a great childhood memory. Like, Charlie Brown and his good old faithful dog, Snoopy. And Snoopy had his own little thing. Snoopy had a couple little spin-offs. Snoopy had his own little Christmas specials and stuff. Like, okay. Yes, I love that. All right, y'all. We made it to number 1. The top movie. I said this was in no particular order except for number 1. So the top movie in my top 10 Christmas movies is, you ready? A Christmas Story. Hello! If you ain't heard about A Christmas Story, where have you been? Okay, so A Christmas Story came out in 1983. So obviously, if you were born in the 90s or the 2000s, then you might not know it. But even then, you still don't have an excuse because every year, every single freaking year, TNT, TBS, one of them, sometimes even both of them, play A Christmas Story 24 hours. No lie, on Christmas Eve, every year they play a 24-hour rotation of A Christmas Story. 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock without fail every Christmas. Christmas Story is played on Christmas Eve for 24 hours straight. And baby, when I tell you I be watching it back to back to back, I watch it from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock the next day. Like, I love it. I absolutely love A Christmas Story. It's a classic. Peter Billingsworth, that's the main character's name. Ralphie is the character. Peter Billings, or is it Billingsley? I think it's Billingsley. That's the actor's real name. He had beautiful blue eyes. Oh my gosh, his eyes are so beautiful. But I love that movie. That's my favorite Christmas movie. The lamp, the leg lamp, classic. That is an icon right there. That leg lamp that the wife was so jealous of, and I know she broke it. Oh my gosh, I love her. And you know what I just found out? Like, literally, I just found out they made A Christmas Story 2. What did I just finish saying about them wanting to make sequels? And sometimes you just need to leave well enough alone. A Christmas Story didn't need to be remade. Okay, now I watched the trailer of it, and I ain't gonna say it was trash. I'm not gonna say that. But I could have done without it. I mean, just like, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Just like Coming to America 2. It was okay, but I could have done without it. But yeah, A Christmas Story 2. I'll stick with the original. Christmas Story is thebomb.com. I love it. I'm looking forward to it again on Christmas Eve. I'm watching it 24 hours. And y'all, just to let you know, when I was doing my Black Friday shopping, I ordered it. I bought it. on DVD. Now, mind you, I was not searching for it. I was not searching for it. I was looking for toys and all this other stuff, and it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, Christmas Story!" And I had to get it. It was only like $5.99, so I had to buy it. I had to buy it, knowing dang well I ain't gonna look at it after Christmas. But still, you will never know. Now that I'll actually have it in my possession, I'll be able to look at it whenever I want, and I don't have to wait every year until Christmas to look at it. But yes, that's my favorite movie. My all-time #1 favorite movie. All right, you guys, we have made it. We succeeded. We completed Vlogmas Day 2. Let's get out our cookie. Let's get out our snack. Toast it up to finishing Vlogmas Day 2. Cheers. Yes, I got more cookies in here, okay? You think I just got one cookie in there. Hold on. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you like, leave me a comment. Please feel free to do so down below. Let me know if you like any of the movies that I like. Let me know the movies that you like. What's your #1 movie? Because if it's A Christmas Story like me, then baby, we are in sync. And if you are not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. You guys can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Ariel Alicia. And until the next time, tomorrow, please remember, stay focused, stay laughing, stay yourself, stay fly.